Hopefully, weather will cooperate.
I know. We're hoping for some good weather for everybody to see those colors, but it's almost that give and take, Mark, because you know what we could really use to even make those colors pop even more?
What's that?
A little bit of rainfall.
Okay.
I think our plants would like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know we don't like the rain to get out in, and we don't like to be out in that soggy weather, but we are in need of it, folks. It is continuing to be extremely dry and windy. Not a great combination with how little rain we've had this month of March and for the last several weeks. Had to zoom out the camera here a little bit, looking out toward Roslyn because, well, it's been shaking in some of that blustery wind that we are dealing with, and we have a decent amount of sun, too, out there mixed with some clouds. But here are those steady wind speeds, so we are seeing a constant wind of about 10 to 20 miles per hour with some of the gustier winds right now just to the west of D.C. and Fairfax, Loudoun, Prince William, Fauquier counties in that green shade. And that is exactly where we have a couple of gusts reaching up above 30 miles per hour. Now, we certainly have had stronger winds than this during some of the latest storm systems that have rolled through the DMV. But nonetheless, this is blustery enough to be noticeable, and it's bringing in more and more of that chilly, dry air from the north and west. So temperatures right now definitely on the chillier side compared to yesterday. Just 52 in the district, 40s once you head off to the west across Loudoun, Frederick counties, up across the I-81 corridor. It's barely above the 40-degree mark in Hagerstown, Cumberland, and Kaiser. Now, I want you to remember these numbers here: 40s, 50s. Look at where the dew points are at. Teens and 20s. That is a good 20 to 30 degrees below the air temperature. When you have a spread that large, that usually means you are dealing with some extremely dry air. Look at it here on our legend, 30s and 40s with the dew points. That is fairly dry air that is comfortable for the most part. We like not having humidity in the air at times, but this is a whole nother level of dry, something that we typically see in that much colder air during the winter time, but it's lingering here throughout the late days of March. Now check it out. We don't have any precipitation rolling in to give us a break. There's a lot of snow showers actually up across Pennsylvania and New York, but things here in the DMV going to continue to stay extremely dry. And as long as that's the case and we have these blustery winds, that's where that red flag warning is in place until 7 p.m. this evening, and we have that elevated risk of wildfires. Now notice, as we go through the middle of the afternoon, wind gusts will continue to average out around 20, 30 miles per hour, and like we just have right now here in Loudoun and Fairfax counties, we could occasionally see gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. That continues up until the 7 o'clock hour when that red flag warning is set to expire, because as we head into the night tonight, into the day on Thursday, no, we're not going to see any rainfall to try to end this dry streak that many of us have been on, but we, at the very least, lose the gusty winds, and that is one of the components that could lead to that rapid wildfire spread. And it looks to stay a little bit calmer anyway, not totally calm as we go throughout the day on Thursday, and that will make all the difference. Now, after the chillier temperatures we will experience with those winds today, we do see quite the warm up as temperatures spike up into the 70s, perhaps even flirting with 80 by the time we hit Saturday. But in terms of that rainfall, well, we don't really see any significant chance of wet weather until we get toward the end of the weekend into early next week. Showers, a few storms will be possible come Sunday and Monday.